It's another day, another adventure on Naira Ali Adventures. Today is my birthday. Yay! December 5th, and yeah, we're still in Sedona. Sedona. Yes, you're still here, going on a tour of the city. It's a beautiful town, very small but beautiful town. Thank you everybody that's wished me a beautiful birthday. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So come along with me, guys. I'm going to show you the little town of Sedona. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Smells good. How do you admit it? It smells nice. It smells pretty good. Can we get a snack before we go? Them. That's some of them that we're gonna be taking.
And it's for three of you, right?
Yes.
Okay, all three of you in the area here?
Yeah, one's in the bathroom.
Okay.
Be okay with all of that?
And I have to go really quick.
Okay, here. All right, so. All right, so I can have you sign if you don't mind.
Yeah, we had.
How many places are we visiting?
We'll make 2 stops on our tour today.
Hey guys, so in this video we are starting out on our Red Rocks tour in Sedona, and unfortunately I forgot to put on my filter on my speaker and the sound comes out distorted. You may not be able to hear most of the recording but it was really, really, really amazing. This guide was the best. He did a very, very good job in guiding and telling us all about the city of Sedona. It was so amazing. I hope you guys enjoy the few bits that you can hear something, and the bits where you don't hear anything, please bear with me and just enjoy the video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep following Naira Ali official. I love you.
Infrastructure to become the Sedona you see today. So it wasn't an easy life. They had to make a commitment to live on that land for 5 years and somehow make an improvement to it before it became theirs.
Okay.
That's
interesting.
All in all, pretty good investment. Two of our early settlers were the Schneblys, T.C. Schnebley and his wife. They settled an 80-acre homestead right at the bottom of the hill to my left over here. It's now occupied by Tlaquepaque, the Mexican arts village. Have you all visited that yet?
No.
Really cool place. It's all shops, galleries, and restaurants. The complex was designed to model a village of Guadalajara, Mexico by the same name. We're going to actually go by it on the way to the trail today, so you can see it. Yeah.
Nice.
So Tlaquepaque wasn't built until 1972, late 1890s, so the Schneblys settled that land as their homestead, and they operated the first hotel general store in this area. His wife would run those while he would manage the farming in the desert. Everything else, Schnebley ran a freight company. He was a busy guy. And that was a tough thing to do because the nearest post office to this area was Flagstaff. It took them 4 days by horse and wagon just to go pick up the mail.
Oh.
So he got tired of that trip and decided to start the first post office here. Have them bring him the mail. Smart guy, right?
Yeah.
It's that when you establish a post office somewhere, you have the privilege of being in the city. If he had his way, I'd be welcoming in a Schnebley Station, Arizona. That's what he wanted to call our city. Thankfully, the postmaster in Washington didn't like it. Said it was too long of a word to fit on a cancellation stamp.
That's the Schnebley.
Yeah. So Mr. Schnebley ended up naming the city after his wife instead, and her name was Sedona Arabella Miller Schnebley. That's how we were named back in 1902. 10 years before this even became the state of Arizona. Brilliant idea. And she got the idea from a vacation they took in Hawaii. They stayed in Waikiki at a place called the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. You guys ever been there or heard of it? It's also known as the Pink Palace. Everything in and on that hotel is pink. Buildings, ceilings, walls, sheets, towels. My wife's on that side. Pink. People will not only see it.
Yeah.
It's branding, that's what we call marketing. Remember, you went on a Jeep tour, but you'll always remember it was a pink Jeep tour, right?
That's why I chose it.
It's been hard to forget. I don't think we've ever had one stolen. And there's a commercial on television today you may have seen that was filmed here in Sedona. It's a commercial for a drug called Eloquence. Or maybe I should rephrase that. It's a commercial for the side effects of a drug called Eloquence, right? It shows a man riding a bicycle along Route 179, and as the camera pans along with him, you can see Bell Rock pass behind him. It's on TV right now. The Western movie started with a story written by a famous American novelist named Zane Grey. Are you guys familiar with Zane Grey?
Not me.
No. He was a writer back in the early 1900s, and Zane Grey wrote cowboy stories, westerns, hundreds of them. At one point in time, he was number 2 on the bestsellers list. He was second in popularity only to Mark Twain. That's how popular he was. But he wrote a story called Call of the Canyon, and that would be adapted into the first Western movie shot here, a silent Western film in 1923. And that would kick off an industry that would last until the 1960s here. John Wayne was our biggest actor here. He filmed a number of different movies and produced his first film in Sedona called Angel and the Bad Man. And other actors, Joan Crawford, Ernest Borgnine, even Elvis Presley got in on the Western movie action. Any Elvis fans?
Yep.
Yeah? For his music or his movies?
For his music.
Yeah. He was better known for the music than his acting abilities, and he proved it in the movie he shot here. It was called Stay Away Joe. Not only is there a clue in the title, Stay Away, it was also the second worst movie on record.
Oh my
It
god.
was the movie that showed that Elvis knew how to sing, but not so much how to act.
Okay.
Over on the right here, you're going to see one of our named rock formations called Elephant Rock. You'll see the profile of the elephant. Its trunk is on the right, then the head and the body. You should go back to the left.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Elephant Rock. You spend any amount of time in Sedona, you're going to realize we like to name all the rock formations. And unfortunately, many of those named formations require a margarita or 3 to bring them in. Yeah, there's a scene from that Elvis movie they still talk about where Elvis's drunken character was leaning up against a tree, strumming a guitar as he sang and flirted with 2 beautiful blue-eyed Indian girls. Think about that for a moment. Only Hollywood can alter genetics for us like that, right?
Yeah.
That whole industry would shut down around the 1960s. Development and tourism would take over and bring a close to it. We've had some modern day films of the scenes that were filmed here. Have you guys ever seen a movie called Thelma and Louise?
No.
Remember the final scene in that movie? They're driving that T-bird through the desert. The police are chasing them. That wasn't filmed here. Yeah, sorry guys. Department of Agriculture. It's a different arm of the federal government that who handles national parks. National parks are managed by the Department of Interior. Have you guys seen a movie called Cars? Did you know that was filmed here in Arizona?
Really? No.
Wow, no one's going to challenge me on that, huh? Come on, Ellen, it was an animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't really filmed here. But let's say it was inspired by a lot of areas. So it just seeps that odor, and it's kind of like oily, and so it makes their fur on their back kind of stand up like that. So they're just rendering it like that in the statue. But yeah, people think that the javelina are of the pig, hog, or boar family of animal. There's no relationship whatsoever. If you've ever seen a movie called The Princess Bride, you've heard of a javelina. They had an acronym they used for it. Rodent of unusual size. And that's exactly what they are. They're pig-sized rodents.
Oh.
And they act like it. They come out at night, travel around in packs looking for food and water, creating all sorts of overnight mischief, tipping over trash cans, digging up gardens. Mostly a nuisance animal to many people.
Yeah.
But it's our nuisance animal here in the Southwest. We're very proud of it. I say that because you'll only see javelina in 3 of the United States.
Okay.
Texas, New Mexico, or Arizona. You won't see them anywhere else in our country. And they're not from here. They actually migrated north out of Central and South America into this area.
Okay.
If you see a javelina, you don't want to approach it. Just like any of the wildlife here, take their picture. They'll probably model for you and saunter off, but don't approach any of them. The javelina in particular have very poor eyesight, so many times they don't see you approaching until you're right up at them, and then they get scared and defensive, and their defense mechanism is charging at you. And they've got canine teeth like a dog and sharp little horns on the front of them. They can definitely do some damage if provoked. Now, you don't want to be like the 2 guys that were staying at the resort behind Talakipaki one summer morning about 5 years ago. These 2 guys went out to their car and discovered a little bobcat in the parking lot that had wandered into town. Well, instead of just taking its picture, they decided, here, kitty, kitty, let's catch it. And they went after this bobcat, somehow got it cornered. And the bobcat did what nature does, it defended itself, tore them up. The only thing they caught was a trip to the hospital and a story to tell. Thankfully, they survived it.
Wow.
Now again, the mammals are not usually seen during the daylight hours. They tend to come out at dusk and dawn and over 5 minutes to find treatment before your body starts shutting down from it. So not to worry.
Are they here?
Not this time of year, no. They're all in brumation at this point. But not to worry. Rattlesnake bites are not a common occurrence like people think. And if you're careful, you'll probably never be bitten by one. First and foremost, they don't want to bite us. They're not a food source for rattlesnakes. They'd rather save the venom for something they can eat. They'll give what's called a dry bite or a warning bite, where they bite you, but they don't inject any venom into you. 90 coming up to the point from Yogi, 90 coming up. Yeah, if you're out hiking in Arizona, you don't want to wear earbuds or headphones. You want to be in tune with those sounds of nature. A rattlesnake will sense your presence about 15 to 20 feet away. It can feel vibration from your footsteps on the earth. And that's when they'll start rattling their tail to warn you, giving you the opportunity to stop in your tracks and say, hold my beer, watch this. You know, ready that camera. You know what comes next. Acts of bravery. Or stupidity, I don't know. Fine line, I guess.
Oh my God.
But speaking of men between the ages of 18 and 24, up in the rock formation to our right here, you're going to see a white line.
Oh yeah.
It's just a natural layer of the rock formation. But it's become very popular with our mountain bikers. Some of our mountain bikers do something called riding the white line. Have you heard of it? It's exactly what it sounds like. Crazy. But they get their mountain bikes up there and they ride their bikes across that white line in the formation.
What?
The line is about 1.5 feet wide. It's angled like the rock. It's truly a commitment. Once you start that ride, you don't want to stop, because when you lose your momentum is when you lose your balance and fall. Sometimes we're out here on tour. I don't see anyone up there today. If you want to see it being done, go to YouTube when you get back to some good solid internet, and just search for White Line Sedona, and you'll see all sorts of videos of people riding white lines.
This place is beautiful. Oh my God. It is breathtaking. It's amazing.
You guys don't mind if I take my...
Oh, he's coming.
Remember when I used to work? I saw a Jeep with a key in it. Couldn't resist.
Wow, that was cool.
You guys were really quiet.
That was cool.
More screen now. There.
Go again.
Get it right. The lightning split the tree into 3 parts. That center section dropped down and started growing again. That's what resilience is. Juniper trees are berries. The juniper berries or the distilled product of the juniper berries because it has that distinctive flavor it has. You love it or you hate it. Is there anything I didn't talk about on tour today? Any questions you might have about the local area I can try and answer for you?
Has it already been 2 hours?
Hey, look at deer.
What?
See the deer? That's a John Deere. You know what a John Deere is? It's a tractor.
Oh my god.
Sorry guys, last bad joke I promise. Last one.
I was like, where is it? I can't see it.
Omanyi tata w'omutinyo lwa bukambwe bwe yatusanga nawe yatukuwa emiyuni.
Whistle how you work. All the conversations between celebrated birds. That's Mary and Pratt whistling. So there you have it. You're now ready to go on to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You don't need to call a friend for that one. So coming up on our right, we're going to pass a little plaza called the Hillside Sedona here. And 2 of my favorite restaurants here in here. One is, if you'd like to share it with us, survey, you can get one here at pinklistens.com, our website. My name again is Alan, but only if you enjoyed your tour. If you didn't enjoy it, please call me Bob Thomas. Keep on the survey. No, seriously, thank you for touring with me and spending some of your holiday with me. It was a pleasure meeting y'all. As we're coming up, check around your seats and make sure you have all your personal items, cards, and cell phones.